following is a presentation of MRE UNO, Division 1.
Welcome everyone to the match of the round here in the Enchanted 8 of Fairytale February, and boy do we have a tilt for you today. The last two guys to win this first tournament of the MRE UNO Division 1 season are about to lock horns here for the Night Region title and set up a spot in the Final Four here tonight. We take a look at what we've seen so far, and well, we saw on Thursday, Mac Johnson moved on in 9 in that Wizard final, and now today we saw Mark just absolutely run through Taco, sweeping him in just 16 minutes, and he moves on to play the winner of this battle tonight between KT and Nick, and then on the other side, Mac will get the winner between Monkey and Joao, coming your way at 11 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. We take a look at the tail of the tape, and I mean, there's just so much to be had in this one. Obviously, KT with more in the trophy case, more experience in this spot, but they're both legends in their own right, from Nick winning this tournament as March Madness a season ago, and 2 seasons ago, KT winning it, and of course being the defending Super League champion. So there's a lot to talk about in this one. There's a lot to be had. We are in a bit of a time crunch, unfortunately, but we are going to make it happen for you anyway. And I'm your host, Not Short. Appreciate you all joining us. Tapir will be with me in just a few minutes. He'll be in the building here in a little bit. But we're gonna talk to our players here right off the bat here, and I'll start with the boss, KT. KT, you know, you're once again opposite side of the country from where you usually, or from the world from where you usually are, and a little bit of a time crunch today, unfortunately. But how do you cut through that kind of distraction and really try to lock in on this game, which is big time for both you and Nick here today?
I did everything I wanted to do in this tournament, specifically for Elite Eights. I've been here so many times, right? And it's an honor, man. It's an honor to always go out here and play these later rounds. You never know when that last one's going to be, so gotta make it count. So, as for Nick, he's a very dynamic player. I'm sure he's extra motivated. I don't even got to read into that after what happened last year at the end of the season. Um, so I'm going to stick with that, and I'm sure he'll say a lot of respect. But at the end of the day, I do remember, and I have an elephant-like memory. No one can take that away from me. I do remember keeping him up here. I remember back in the test session when we played around 10 o'clock at night. I told him, man, you're absolutely smoking me because it was late. And I vowed for him to come up here because I felt he had the potential and talent. And, well, I was proven right, as usual. But regardless, uh, he's a good player, man. There's a reason why he's won this trophy last year, and it'll be a new era no matter what happens because we don't have March Madness. So we were the last two March Madness champions when it was a major. So this game's about just who's going to have the upper edge. He's a very analytical guy. There's a reason why he's going to be a future engineer, and there's a reason why I have a PhD at YouTube University. So that's kind of how I view this game. It's an old school versus new school mindset for sure.
Nick, your thoughts on this one? Obviously legend on legend, but he's way more experienced in this. Do you think that makes much of a difference to you in this one? Obviously, you've won you're the last two winners of this tournament, but he's been in this spot more often. At least he's had a longer career in this technically. But your thoughts on getting him today, and thoughts on this one tonight?
No, it's really cool to get KT in a matchup like this with some pretty high stakes on the line, meeting in an Elite Eight like this. As KT alluded to, he's the reason why I'm here. I would have been in D2 had I not impressed him in the showcase match we did in the preseason before 2024. He told me that if I was put in D2, I'd smoke everybody down there. So I ended up here. It took a while, but I eventually proved him right. And I feel like even from that point on, it's been a whole 2 years, and I've done so much in this league. I've grown so much as a person from that point. I feel like we both have plenty of experience by this point. It's just going to be a matter of who's going to be able to lock in where it counts, and wherever the cards may fall. Just gotta stay locked in and hope for a good one tonight.
Yeah, you in that 24 rookie class, so much growth across the board. And it's only going to keep growing. So we're looking forward to seeing this one. Cody Smart's going to be our ref. He'll put those cards down for us. Again, Tapir will be with us in a few minutes here. But we're going to crack on here. KT, Big Boss, what are we feeling for game one?
Find something new, now we'll go to 8. Or I guess this morning, but night for you guys, we'll go to 8.
This day in the world. Here we go, locking in with a Sting 5, and we are off and running. This is best of 9, 2 power plays for those of you joining us for the first time here tonight. Or this morning if you're where KT is right now, on that side of the world. And start off with the first turn, switch to red 5. Of course, KT and one less match of experience. Unfortunately, had the forfeit win in round 2, but comes off a 5-2 win over Cody Lamas. Basically throwing the score back to him after they faced off back in Aquatic April T2 of 2024, and Cody got the better of him in that score. And obviously, there's been plenty more data between them outside of sanctioned league matches, and then. For Nick, it was a close one with Lara. It was all that it was cracked up to be in that 2-3 matchup. Nick able to come out of it 5-4. As we see trips 3 on the board, yellow to blue off that red. Boss doesn't have the blue, at least doesn't play on it. KT's always one that draw isn't always a straightforward. I don't have what you have. I don't have that color. Could be strategic, but he goes to yellow on the 7. And Nick will play along. And Nick, oh, that's it. Triple to finish that one off. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot to go off of there. I mean, Nick, I think it's just basically plan A. He kind of gave you that window to get rid of that stray yellow, and that was all you really needed after that.
Yeah, very plan A. I didn't even have to draw a single time. Just able to run the number cards, end off with that nice chain there. That's the risk that you run with lower card starts. Obviously, sometimes your opponent just has the run, and you can't really do much about it. Just grateful that the cards fell that way this time around, but got to stay locked in for the next one.
Yeah, boss. I don't think there's much. Looks like there probably wasn't much he could have done in that situation. It went by pretty quick.
Nah, I need him to get the green. Then I would have had the win. So just needed that green.
Game of inches.
So yeah, pretty much. Just, it was the last progression, but I wanted to try some there, see what the low tier is, just to feel it out. But we'll go 12 next game. We'll go back up.
Yeah, we can move forward. Do a 12 pack. And Alan 9 to start us off. So, sub 2-minute win for Nick in game 1. We will see how. See if we see something different here. Bring the card start up a bit. Plenty of, and with 2 power plays and a best of 9, there's plenty of Uno to be played. Lots of things could change and happen as we go along. As Nick gonna double play there. Boss just gonna play it clean. Now KT goes to blue on the 7s. And he switches to it, but doesn't have more to back it up. Now he's stuck on the Nom 4. Can Nick continue to roll? He's ahead by a pair, looking to make it 3. Plays his own 9 there. And he waves at himself. No, red waves at him. Oops. +2 there. Could have sworn. So, but may not have wanted to leave that +2 open. And now he takes the PA lead, but Nick can take it back, if anything. Oh, wow. Quint cancels out the +2 and then some. And now he's just pushed himself to the red zone. Sent KT back to 10. He's just going to play cool. There's a +4 from KT. Crosses back to green. Oh, not so fast play from Nick there. But KT's got a 7 in his back pocket. Trip 7s.
I can't stop winning.
Yellow now. Nick gonna double there. Close one now. AT with the 6. Nick gonna force it with the blue wild. We're waving at everyone. Waving at both these guys. There's the Brad Deuce. KT able to play, keeping pace. Nick at 3. Might have it in his pocket here. Nope, not yet. J Money 8. Nick's first round win against J Money. AT typing for a moment. He's at 4. Is he trying to pull the rug away? Nope, he just draws. Nick's got a free and clear runway here. Does he have the win? Another +4 finish, and it's 2-0. Yeah, again, Nick not really slowed down there at all. I mean, he threw the +2 at you, but seemed like you had what you needed to get the job done there.
Yeah, pretty much. Got some stuff off the ammo he threw my way. Other stuff I just had off the top. Just a nice combination of ammo where you didn't really have much to work with by the time you whittled through all of it. So grateful to be up 2-0, but got to keep the foot to the pedal right now.
Yeah, no lead safe. KT, I mean, you had more to fight with there, but ultimately, I mean, he kind of stuck you in the mud just a little bit, just enough to keep you from the finish line there. Thoughts?
Nah, just good job from him. Had a +4 off a top deck, but not going to use that right there because it came right after the Uno draw, the last draw. So had a feeling he had a +4 finish. Had to go to basically a plan, I guess, C.5, and ultimately he
C.5.
found a way
All right.
on the green 7. So the only thing I could have done there was possibly just do a fake wild to red, but at some point you'd have to go to that last progression. So haven't been able to open up Pandora's box lately yet. So early, so not a big deal.
Yeah, plan C. Well, C.5. We'll see how it keeps going on, but KT's first homestand not able to come away with a win. He's gonna have to try and be a road warrior. We'll see how it goes. Nick, your first home call, gonna go sender. Interesting. Eli 7 to start. Nick gonna take a little bit there. He's gonna first turn switch again. Oh, not him. Another first turn switch. 2 out of 3 games. We've seen that. He's gonna go green on the 7. See what KT does in response. Gonna go with the 1 on the Aria 1. So playing ball on the green. Now Nick, light switching and right to the gangsta. How fitting. KT with the 0 on the Glazer 0. And Andy 3 on that side. One there from KT. People are filling in the stands here a little bit late. Appreciate everyone joining us here as we see a triple blue to yellow combo from Nick on the skips to the 3. Coach 4 in the flesh from K. Oh no, not again, Joel. Doubles it up to the 8. Yeah. That's always nice when it's not 2 a.m. Cross to green. There's a double now, Nick off the cross. He's ahead 4. KT playing from behind again. Can he get some kind of upper hand here? He pulls that with the +6, yeah. Maybe trying to push that aggression a little bit. Feel like that's what you got to do in that spot when you're struggling to get any momentum. Could swing the pendulum your way. We'll see what happens. Nick's gonna play a triple off that, but still behind. KT can play in the green. The funny table. Now we go to red. So KT out on the red. And now Nick gonna throw it to green, trying to maybe could break him out here. Unlikely, Joel. Unlikely. Wad play. Green to blue. KT at 3. Squarely in the red zone. Nick not far behind him. Huge swing there. Five minutes gone by in game number 3. This is the longest game now of the series so far. What does Nick do in response? Does he have another haymaker? Power play might be pulling the rug out again. Even this time, KT up ahead, and now Nick looking to maybe try and lock up a 3rd straight win. He has the wild. So the blue reverse into the yellow wild. Power play draw. Nick, does he have the triple finish? Yes, sir. Trips +2. What can you do against that either? Yeah, KT, what were your last what was your last 3 there? Did you have a clear path from blue?
No. The only thing I had were those +2s, really. So I was just hoping, and the reverse skip meta, but couldn't get anything connected. That's a nice hand, to be honest, but only thing I could think of is he got +2 return. Didn't have really much on the fire. The only thing I had was the +2s. I had to use them at that rate just to get a little bit of a head, but wasn't gonna be enough. Maybe I could have backed off a little, play a little bit more cleaner, but no, that's just a good job from him. I got nothing on that. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick, what brought you to the decision of that power play? Was it just making sure it protected? You think he had something waiting in yellow?
No, it was mostly just I thought you would have some sort of either a wild or a wild +4 in the back end there to maybe not even finish, just to sort of stop me with my run, make it back into blue or whatever. Because on the card history, there wasn't any wilds played, so I was just thinking, probably all likelihood he has at least something there. So I that just seemed like the safer play to me there. I don't really mind the power play usage, especially given my current positioning in the game. Just gotta keep this momentum up.
I mean, you proved that it doesn't matter where you play your power plays last round, so I can't exactly
Yeah,
be
that's true.
surprised.
That's true. That's
I
true.
cannot be surprised at all. Nick up 3-0 as
whatever.
Tapir has entered the chat. Tapir, welcome to the party, and we are seeing some interesting things here. Nick kind of pushed his way through the first two on the road, and then at home he was from behind, but uses his first power play to set up a victory. What are you thinking about this one for KT? Because he's down 3-0. Obviously, no lead is safe until the game's over, but he's got an uphill climb.
I guess first thing is recognize KT is KT, right? He has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. We've seen time and time and again in this league how players have recovered from setbacks. And so I think KT hasn't given up yet. He's got a lot of games left to play. He's well within his right to rally for a comeback here. Nick, of course, he's going to be looking to get the job done quick and easy. He's up 3-0. He knows what KT's capable of. He's going to try and not play around, not fuss around here as we look to start game 4.
Now looking to start game 4, Nick using his first power play. Still one left, 2 for KT's side. Nick, no 8, 12, 15. What are we feeling? Gonna keep it high at the 14.
Third game with double digits here in a row. Nick, of course, getting the advantage on all the ammo, as I see from a quick check of the stats there.
Yeah, it was basically plan A's for his first two. It was kind of an A.5 B kind of game in game 3, and KT trying to throw wrenches in it, but to no avail. As we're gonna have another first turn switch to the green off that one.
Nick already bringing aggression.
Oh,
KT
but undercut.
responding back.
Said no, sir.
Not taking any time whatsoever.
Not so fast.
Gonna have to acquiesce to the blue. KT brings out the bad Brad deuce. Here comes Nick. Does he want to keep it blue or does he want to switch over? Try for something different.
He's gonna draw.
He is going to draw.
And that, ladies and
Not
gentlemen, that is his
there.
first self-draw of the series here in Game 4.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But
What are
KT
we
immediately
doing?
goes to green. Granted, KT's only had 5, so we haven't had any significant, ISO play here.
Sounds like a Plan A series through and through
A little
from
bit.
what I've been hearing.
Yeah, KT able to throw a +6 at him last time as he throws the triple with the double skips, the double Lara skips, the previous opponent for Nick in last round, but he did throw a +6 at him and kind of slowed him down, and he was close, didn't have a clear path, but Nick able to power play to pull the rug out from under him, so being back 2.
Definitely. And for Nick, of course, short we talk all the time. 3-0 being a whole lot better than 2-1 because now you've got that extra advantage, especially in the best of, what is this, 9, right? Best of 9?
9.
Yeah, 9-9. 9-9-9. So, 9.
Trips 5 meanwhile, and now we're rolling into yellow.
Cut that in 3s. Yellow 3 there from Nick. Here comes KT. What's he got now? Switch to red on the Luke Wild. see what Nick's got. Maybe he decides to use that to his advantage, maybe with an ammo play. Let's see what he's got. Nick, of course, playing from behind here in this game.
The pause here from him for a moment. We'll see what he's up to with this.
Really wide pause from him. Seeing perhaps his holdings and what direction he wants to play. Nick's going to take it back to blue, use KT's own card against him, and that's going to be an ice out. Nick pulling the KT Classic.
Oh, really?
That's a fun one.
The funny number table,
And
by the way.
funny number table. On that note, short, with having 9 cards, seems perhaps a little early to start playing those tactics, but seems like with this game you can never tell.
Interesting that Nick pulls that kind of play. I'm interested to see what he has diagrammed up here. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, Nick, of course, with the thought process is on high alert right now. Both players, KT included, certainly looking to get one back here for game 4.
Now we're going to break out to red. He pulls the Allen 9, and now he's got PA lead. We'll see if KT comes out firing on this, or if he's just going to play clean. Just a double to take that PA lead away.
Red, interestingly, being the color KT initially wanted with that wild swap. Let's see if Nick feels now comfortable in his holdings enough to go for that break here.
Nick may have built something up in red in that Draw City, but our first real Draw City trip here in game 4 has come and gone, and now a +2 from KT, so he's turning up the heat a little bit.
A little bit of nice ammo split there from the boss. Doesn't want to
And double
appear
back on
too
Nick,
comfortable.
though. Cancels him out.
Gets a little bit off his back. Here now as KT fires up. He's down to 7 cards, still up from before, but might be something coming cooking here. He's really loading up.
He has typed this long before and just thrown a draw, so
Just throwing a draw.
yeah,
A little bit of a fade.
yeah, fade look for real.
Little bluff.
Yeah. Oh no, that's
Oh, hold on.
Oh wait, oh no, no
Uh-oh.
P. Missed the P. Missed the P on the G+2.
No, he tried to play a green
That's a
egg.
big move to not
yeah.
finish on. That is a big move not to finish on. And that will put Nick at 21. Note the comeback.
18 card differential here for both players.
Interesting.
It's going to be interesting.
I feel like Nick's got to come firing back. I feel like he has to. Yeah, KT's not one to make these kind of moves all the time, so I'm interested to see what the game plan is. But a +12. So this is an interesting one to digest. Yeah, he's gonna +4 back. That's the that's definitely the that's the move. Well, KT's not thinking about the CSM, and KT even on a +4, immediately gonna draw on that red. This is definitely an interesting one to digest.
Even after getting 4 cards, he just doesn't want to play anything as of yet. Red 7, red 4. Here comes Nick. Of course, still needing to drop something, you would think. He bought himself a little bit of time earlier, but you never can tell. Very well could have been KT with a finisher here, as we see Nick with the triple play into the blue
Interesting.
6.
Oh, by the
gonna
way,
switch it over now.
did you see it appear? That's your card.
It is. It's my card. It's my card. Sure.
I, I, I gave you a couple shout outs on Thursday when I saw your card. It's like, hey, Tapir, that's your card.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Cross to green.
Gorgeous.
Right out, a gorgeous drive right into the fairway.
Gorgeous drives.
Gorgeous drive right onto the fairway. Right on that fairway grass. On the boss over there.
Oh, look, it's the bunker. +4 since KT back. KT switching over to green now.
Like, no, I don't want that sand trap. I want the grass.
Sand trap. I want the grass.
No bunkers
the
over
grass.
here. No bunkers, only fairways. Fairways in the green, nothing else.
I need my green cash money.
Now he's like, okay, water.
Water. Anybody
Water with the
water?
wild. Water.
Blue wild. What?
Water.
What are we doing? Hello. Nick definitely using some of his ammo he got. He's going to turn the tables now.
Not the trip 6.
Oh no, undercut into red. KT wants nothing to do with that sand trap.
Yeah, oh no, quad 6. Excuse me. We're fine. We're fine. Quad 6. No Skittles though. Sadly, that's just quite disappointing.
I mean, there is only one left, so you'd have to have that last green 6 to get there. Nick looking to fire back here from 7 cards out. Another +4. Boy,
Wow.
Short, I think he really got an ammo dump off that +12.
Exactly.
Laying it on hard and heavy. KT firing back.
God.
Now with a triple play into the background 8.
Yeah. He's playing
Here
from
comes
behind, and
no
I
ammo, though.
We gotta know what that move was, because that is just quite. It's gonna not be good for him if he can't pull that. But Nick out on red. And KT in the driver's seat now.
It's going to be a self-ditto from KT into the red deuce. Nick dropping the 6. KT's out. Stinton draws city here for the time being. Nobody getting anything just yet. Just a 1 from KT. We're on the ghost one currently. Both players now into double digits. Zero sugar played. Look, Stack, it's your card.
Yeah. Your cat!
Your card. It's your card. Switch to yellow now. Getting out of that red gives Nick the break, but he decides to go for the green. Little stoplight action on the 9s. KT trying to rethink now. Double play. Double play under the RO1. Here comes Nick playing from behind now. 14 to 11. Green 4. Short, this is kind of a relatively new colors as far as this is considered. We haven't seen it for a very long time, but we've drawn enough to where we don't know what we're going to see. Nick being able to run clean.
History is going to come in huge now, but yellow and blue are a lot less played, despite us being pretty damn close to a reshuffle. And there's Nick. Yep, there's that blue, just as I say it.
Goldie, double Cody, lane 7. Nick ditto sandwich on that blue 7. It's going to be interesting to see how much ammo these guys drop just before the reshuffle. Certainly no more wilds, no +2s relatively. They wouldn't want to chance those. Matter of fact, we're juiced on the +2s. Are we? No, there's one. Well, now we are.
Now we are.
Didn't take long. Ah, dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Aw, dang
So
it.
really, we're pretty juiced on. So we are pretty juiced on the ammo.
It's just the
We
1
only
plus
have
4s left.
1 + 4, yeah.
Just the reverses and skips. There's still some hanging out. Most of them are in yellow at this point, but they're just gonna play. There's a lot of numbers in yellow. Might be the move they have.
It might now just depend on color number efficiency. Just that meta is going to be kicking in now. The My Hell 8 makes an appearance. KT. See what he's got on the back end. Switch to blue. Nick now in the driver's seat. Driving far and away onto that green. Passing the fairway, passing the rough and the bunker and everything.
Bouncing all over the place. Are you sure that's a golf ball?
I don't know, man.
I think he's juicing, you guys. I think that ball's on. We need it. We need to inspect that ball. Timeout. Timeout. We're gonna inspect that ball. Bring it here.
Might be an issue.
Possibly.
Possible issue.
I'll split with you.
Inching closer to that reshuffle. I wonder, you gotta think, Short, I wonder if Nick just wants to close this out before we get more of that ammo drop.
Yeah, because if it reshuffles, all bets are off. We all know that well enough.
Oh, you're good. Good, man. Keep going.
Chilling.
Power play.
Ooh.
KT looking to get one back.
Yeah, he needs whatever he can get. Cannot blame him at all. He's gonna deny this comeback despite Nick was in the driver's seat from it for a moment, but KT's gonna get this. Or at least come pretty close to it. Yep, there we go. After 19 minutes, it's longer than the entire series was before that. Because of how we were sent back like that, we had a bit of a second go around, but KT able to finally get on the board. Now it's 3-1. KT, you know what I'm gonna, you probably know what I'm gonna ask. You were, I don't know, you're listening in a lot, but just what was the thought process behind that plus 12? Because I think that would be more of a rarity for you, and obviously Nick was getting there with it, but you were able to slow him down and ultimately get it. So I guess what was the thought process on throwing that? Were you just trying to push us into a bit of a plan B, C, D, E kind of situation?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I had a feeling all the plus fours were at the bottom of the deck, and I was right because he got 3 of those, whether some off the start or some off that return. I had about 4 or 5 plus twos, so I figured, okay, he's probably going to have the plus 4. I'm going to have the plus 2. Let's see which wins out. Ultimately, his plus 4s gave me everything I needed. With I think I got 1 plus 4 of his, gave me 3 reverses and skips all in yellow. That's unheard of. So that's crazy whiplash. You can't expect that. And it's easier to use the power play when you got one on the other end used. So it's a one-on-one on power play. But yeah,
Right.
good to get a win there. Just break the monotony, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, Nick, obviously having all that permanent union, you had the plus fours on your end as well. Just the 3 coming from that, pretty much from that plus 12, unless there was one held on to before that. Thoughts on that kind of game, having that, but being stopped in the end.
Yeah, it was just I felt like I had to use a lot of the plus fours early just because I figured he was sort of fishing for a power play win there off of that. He can't really afford to go down 4-0. So I did all I could. I feel like I played that fine. Just the return off the plus fours wasn't necessarily something I could really anticipate, and he was able to capitalize off of that effectively. So fair play.
So there you have it. I mean, the reads are on point. I think from both sides of the coin here. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes along. But yeah, KT kind of right about the plus fours being near the bottom. Nick said, yeah, looking for a power play finish. There you have it. But
Just on point from both players.
yep,
What
one
more
of the
can you
best of the best
expect?
in this league. What can you expect? We'll throw it back to KT. KT now no 14.
We'll go back to 10.
All right, bringing it down. And start us off with an Eli 7. And first turn switch again. Into yellow. And switch to green. Into blue. Trips 8 on the board. Back and forth now on the blue.
A little bit of a draw there from KT.
Yeah. Nick ahead down to 4. Still, KT still stuck. Nick crosses to red. Looking to try and push it to match point. KT gonna undercut that switch back to the blue wild. That might be a big move for him. Yep. Good play. Good save. Still a good move either way, whether it... Good classic. What can you say?
Absolutely. Just anything to keep Nick back as much as you can. A little bit of a triple play there from Nick. KT crossing to yellow. Taco 6 coming up.
Cross to yellow now. And to green. Trip 6, bro.
Trip 6, bro. Double play. Chamic 8.
Nick's still in the driver's seat. He is in the red zone again. KT can do nothing but play clean. Nick getting close. Down to 2. No defensive move from KT. Nick might have a double. Or does he push to check? Check with a 3. KT, last chance. Typing for a moment, probably has it.
Here, perhaps. If anything,
No.
he's gonna draw.
Nick for 4-1. Wild
He's got it.
finish. And Nick is one win
He
away.
got it. This ammo differential, man.
Whew.
Everything almost is going in Nick's favor. Only thing I can see is the +2s. KT's
Nothing
got the
KT could have done.
advantage on. It's just
Yeah,
Nick all the way.
Nick and even the draw city probably just broke in your favor a little bit there. I mean, plan B still won it for you. It felt like a plan A.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even really have that much to go off of. I just got fortunate. I was able to undercut off that 6 and then run the greens to the end. It's just, he didn't necessarily have numbers to contest me on that, or really any sort of ammo to contest. So I was able to run it to the end pretty easily there and even keep the power play in my back pocket. Usually I don't do that, but felt like with the wild finish there, I had, more flexibility where even if he switches off the number, I could still hold on to it. So happy to have that to hopefully clinch the series with.
See if you do. And KT, not much you could have done. Much more. Is there much more to say than that, really?
No, he did a good job, man. It's not on me. It's not on him. It's on me at the end of the day. Didn't have much numbers. Couldn't have a poker hand. Was just a lot of disparity. But I figured use the KT Classic. Forced to draw city. At the end of the day, it's not his fault. It's my fault. I picked 10. I make no excuses on that. And sometimes you win, sometimes you lose some. So all good. We'll keep moving forward and getting good data no matter what.
And good data. So what are we feeling for Game 6 then?
Full send.
All right. We'll lock out a send for the rest of the series if he were to win. Final sender. See if it's final game. Game 6 underway. 4-1 to Nick. Both have a power play in hand. There's a good shot you see it come out here at some point in this game. No matter who it's for. Whether it's Nick for a series clincher. God damn it. This guy. This
Oh
guy.
boy.
This guy. I
Oh
swear.
boy.
This guy. What? This guy. I swear to God. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Look at this guy, Tapir. Like, look at this guy. What's up with this guy? It's crazy. Back and forth on the red again. Early switch off the opening color. This one from Nick this time, but he goes back to yellow, maybe trying to pull a fade. Interesting. But KT's not going to entertain that one.
Oh, back to business here with the red.
Now we go to green. Now running on the green, there's a zero sugar from Nick. KT with that home table PA lead. No ammo's been played yet. Nick draws.
Nothing he's got there. KT responds. Green 1. Gives Nick the break. Yellow 0 sugar. Rogers yellow 4 from KT, who is in the lead currently, 5-7.
Back to that green with the wild. And he draws. Huge play. Is that
Gives KT a chance to run it here.
Does he run it, or is it another classic? Oh, he runs it to the end.
Oh man.
Not done yet.
Beautiful.
Well, boss, I bet it has to feel good to have a plan A for once.
I've had 20 billion plan A's in my life. No, all joking
At least
aside.
in this one.
No, playing around. I guess so. Yeah, one of those situations where get off the rip, nothing really can say. 2 plus 4 is wild. It's not simple as that. Nothing else. Locks out full send. That's all I really got.
Yeah. I mean, Nick, not much he could have done. He stuck you on the green. I mean, not much.
Yeah, not much I could really do there. It was just a matter of KT getting the hand this time instead of me. Just you get those games sometimes, you just gotta move on.
Pendulum swinging a little bit more. We'll see how it plays out. But we still have power plays on each side. Nick's going to have another chance to close this out in Game 7. Nick, what are we feeling? No, 10, 12, 8, 8 10, 12, 15. And we'll go 11. Game 7 off and running with a Chomik Green 8. Interesting to see that from KT to Pier finally had some ammo go his side. Wonder if the pendulum's going to keep swinging, or is it going to stop swinging with Nick here in this game?
Finally got a little something. Yeah, he's going to have to see how long it continues. Because at any point, a win from Nick is going to seal the series.
The aggression level's
KT having
turned
to do
up.
all he can.
Yeah. Do all he can to stay alive. Nick trying to make his second Final Four regular season. That's the interesting thing, really, is the fact that this is a battle of legends to peer, but I mean, at the same time, Nick was a novice last year, came in and won this tournament, and he's looking for his second ever as he goes with the triple.
Yeah, Nick definitely just
Yeah.
taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
As far as his performance here in the league.
Yeah, but he never
You
made
don't
it.
really. No, absolutely not. And coming up from D2, a D2 promo, and
well, he wasn't. No.
wasn't that a
No.
Oh, never mind. Ignore me. But still,
We have we keep rolling. We keep rolling. It's fine. But yeah, no.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. It happens. Yeah, but no, it's so
Anyway.
interesting because he's billed as a legend for winning this and making Super League and all that, but he didn't even make this round after that tournament, and now he's on the cusp of doing that. But Kate, not something KT has to say about it with the Yellow Wild. It's just so interesting to see, like, they're in the same class, but the experience levels kind of different because this is KT's I don't know, 7th or 8th, and then this is only Nick's 2nd in the Elite Eight. So it's just quite an interesting comparison. Nick ahead by 2 after the Wild from KT. He's taking a moment here. What could be in store here?
Gonna have to see what comes of this now. As Nick is down to 4. Of course, KT trying to get anything he can at this point. Nick being well within the run to the finish zone. See what Nick's got. Does he have the power play? He's got it. See if he locks up this series. Split ammo?
He looks to switch on the power play.
Is he going to finish off with that +4?
He's not taking him home.
Oh. It's going to be... Hold on.
Oh, it's just the switch.
Oh,
yeah,
he did not.
Switch.
Just the switch. Yep. Never mind.
Oh, +4. That's interesting.
Oh, yep. It's going to stop him in his tracks there.
Reset. And stop. Yep, stops on the yellow. Huge.
Nick now fighting his way through 4 extra freshies. He's now playing from behind at this point. KT now down to dose. Finishing on that red deuce. Gonna make it 4-3 if he gets this one back.
Red deuce. That's such a mouthful.
Red deuce.
Red.
The key is say it fast. Red deuce.
Red deuce. Oh, there we go!
Uh-oh.
We're not done.
He's gonna use
yet.
the numbers.
Number efficient, just like that, it's 4-3.
He's slowly but surely, he's on his way.
Nick, I have to go to you first. What was the path with that power play? What was the plan?
The plan was I had 2 blue reverses after that power play, and I was hoping that he wouldn't have an extra wild or a wild +4 to really combat that. It was a big risk, but it didn't pay out, obviously. At least he had to use his other power play to seal the finish there. But no, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it felt like the right play to make at the time. It was a bit of a risk, but I don't necessarily hate it 100%. Just in hindsight, probably could have held on to that, but who knows what the outcome would have been after that. Who knows?
KT, you get him one back after could have been certain dead, but and then you're able to power play your way through that, and now I mean obviously now you're both out of it, so now on the power plays. Thoughts on what you got to do to keep going? I mean, 2 in a row now. Now it's starting to the light's shining a little brighter. Still work to do though.
Must be the 100-degree heat. I don't know. I got a +4 off that. I mean, that power play gave me the. I was ready to pack it up. I thought the game was over, and then he uses the power play.
No shot.
Got that +4, baby, and that was it.
Not real. That's not real.
Chat.
But hey, Tapir's here. Tapir's gotten that before against JT. I remember that too. He told me about that. So it's possible.
That's right.
Did you give him your batteries?
Absolutely true. I did. Yes, I did.
Appreciate that.
I fully admit.
Gave me the V12s, man. Jesus.
Oh
anyway,
my God.
By the way, I missed the V12 engine. Bring it back. Anyway, regardless, or V10s. Point is, no, I was expecting all right power play there. I had a feeling if it wasn't going to be a winner, it would have been a switch though because I had him iced on the yellow. So that power play was a fortunate break for me. That was the only thing I could say on that. Otherwise, I don't think I win that game. That was just unreal. Just good luck there.
That is absurd. I have no words. I'm speechless. How does this keep happening, you guys?
The man was too stunned to speak.
I think there's nothing more to say. Let's go to game 8, KT. Or no, it's Nick. Or is it Nick? I don't even remember.
It's Nick.
Yeah, it's Nick. I'm sorry. I'm cooked, chat. Nick, what do you want? Yeah, 9. All right. I can't even get the arrow right on this thing. Here we go. Gonna go with a 9, I should say. 9 for game 8.
9-8, green 8, Chomik 8.
So I'm just kind of stunned on that one, but honestly, can I really be super surprised? Like crazier things have happened.
Definitely not. Do not be surprised at all.
No.
I should admit there was a sale on batteries. It was 44% off.
Oh, shot.
So I feel like he took advantage of that.
Oh, shot, man. There's a triple, yellow to red.
Ghost 1 sitting on. Here comes KT. A win for him would make this series tied 4-4, and it'll be on to a game 9. Of course, neither player has their power play left available to them, so it would just be a classic brawl fight for game 9. Always love to see one of those. Late at night after dark short.
Absolutely.
We love that.
Cross to green.
Gloves are off at this point.
Gloves are off, and it's neck and neck to the finish here in game 8. Both at 3. KT crosses to green on the wild. What does Nick have on the green? This could end at any moment. +4 for checked back to red.
Oh no! KT is gonna have to find something surely
Not
to stop.
for the
Nick.
win.
Does he have
KT
anything at all?
needs retaliation. Can he get it? +4 back. Reset
He's
this
got
one.
it. Cancel out that +4.
Right back to
Who
where we
needs
started, tied at 5. Nick, though, with a +2, brings it to 3. KT back to 7. KT, does he have another one in him?
Does he have that finish?
Cross to green on the 0.
Interesting.
That could be tough for Nick. He pulled that 0, but he's got the 9 down to 2. He did close on the 0, so unless that 0 was his only one, he might have been trying to stick it to blue. We'll see how that plays out. KT coming back on the green. What does he have in store? He's back at 6. Typing for a moment. Goes yellow.
Switches over.
Does this
Let's
stop
see if
Nick?
it'll cost him. What can Nick do at this point? At this point, it's nuts or
Sets it up
nothing.
blue. He
He's
goes
got
back
his
on his
own
own
card.
9.
He is going to take it to the next level. Million miles an hour on this golf cart. KT looking to find
Flying
something,
across the
anything at all.
sky. KT,
Flying
what
across
can
the
he
sky.
do?
Million miles an
Double.
hour.
Oh,
He's got.
oh.
Uh-oh.
We're not in green, chat.
We are not in green at all.
But he does get the double, though. Nick does not have blue to finish.
Well,
Can KT
if anything,
switch it?
he was. If anything, that might have helped him if Nick
We're going to
had
go to
green
Draw
left.
City.
Perhaps
Oh, baby.
he was thinking, yeah, he's going to find a top deck.
Has the 6
What
top deck, but
will
goes back to the
Nick
deck.
do?
Critical moments. He top decks again, keeps it at check. What does he need?
Just laying down the top decks. Is he going to go on? Nope, he's not going to be the 5. We're going to be taking a look at the numbers here, playing a little bit of Minesweeper. Is KT, what number is going to be the wrong number? Couple drawbacks here. Take us out of the red zone temporarily. It's going to be Nick down to 3. KT more than double that. Triple now.
Crosses to yellow. This could open up a can of worms here, but Nick a lot closer. And KT's gonna retaliate. Not a bad move at all. He's gonna throw it in here.
Brutal. +2. Takes him back.
Oh boy. Yep. Sending it way down, ties it up at 5. So here we are again. 5-5 to Pier. Again, we're tied on the table. Do we see the home stretch
Classic
finish off?
brawl fight. Classic Saturday night brawl fight.
Absolutely.
Gotta love it.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, man. Double play from KT. Now they're both drawing on the G6. Now we gotta see who's gonna break away from green.
And
Uno
if
F.
they feel comfortable enough to do so.
Uno F?
Uno F. Unoff. Unoff of this madness. Red 6 on the top. Here comes Nick. Red, red deuce. KT on the return, 0 sugar. KT playing from the front foot. Nick with the ghost 1.
KT ahead. Look, that's your card.
It's my card, chat. It's my card.
Nick with the 7. Eli 7.
Red, it's your card. Oh boy. The After Dark fever. After Dark fever is coming about.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's almost 9 Eastern.
Saturday Night Fever. Anybody?
Anyone? Anyone?
Anyone?
Please.
Anybody at all?
Please. Please. Pretty please. Oh my god.
Oh no. Anyway, back to the game.
Anyway, this game. Oh, ooh, triple to yellow, red to yellow.
Anyway, that happened.
Still behind though. Now KT's down to 3.
KT looking to tie this one tight. Take
Nick's
it to
still
game
with
9.
it. KT
Down to 3 cards.
getting
Can he
dangerous.
do?
My face when the internets.
That's true.
Yeah, your internet is interneting. Oh. Whoa.
Oh, wonderful.
Your internet is denying you drives. +4 there. And now Nick right on the doorstep. Huge +4 in a pivotal moment, but KT, does he have a last gasp? Trying to force a game 9. He was down 4-1. He's got a yellow wild. Does that hold up, Nick? He's got a 3 for check. Maybe you didn't. KT's got a 6. Nick, no finish. No finish. He's so mean, isn't he? So mean, isn't he, Tapir? There's another Nick throwing down the top deck again.
So rude.
So rude. I know, it's horrible. Okay, I'll tell you this.
So cringe.
Has he got? Oh no! Oh no!
It's been
no!
It's been real.
Man.
No!
Oh my
No way!
goodness gracious.
Does he
Thank you
got?
for everything you've
he
done
got
for
the
my
3?
career and for this league, KT.
It's the 3.
It is in fact the 3.
He's got the 3.
He has the 3.
He has the 3.
Oh my gosh.
We all
Yeah.
knew once he
Oh my
unmuted, that's
Lord.
what happens. Oh my god.
Oh
Jesus.
There's the finisher.
man, KT, it made me earn that. Oh my god! I thought I
definitely.
was throwing so hard, but oh my god!
You pet spouted.
Thank you, Yipes, for always doubting me.
Killed the bingo.
You're a real
Dear
one.
God. Oh my Lord. Oh. Well, Nick, definitely had to earn it. And the pendulum was swinging all over the place. Take me through those last few minutes, just absolutely everywhere. And both of you were like on the edge multiple times.
Yeah, dude, it was so insane. I was missing that power play that I wasted game 8, man. I was a power play away from winning, and multiple times I was even one turn away. Yeah, I even one turn away. Like back when I switched off the blue 8 immediately. I had to chain a yellow reverse, red reverse to the red number. I could have won it there, but he did that freaking chain and it ruined my time. Oh my god. Yeah, it was just back and forth on so many times. I felt a little bit bad about wasting the wild +4 there, but I thought he had something brewing. You can't just leave him on 2 cards. Oh my god. That was an incredible match. Even though he's probably a little bit checked out because he's on vacation and all that, he made me earn it, and I give full respects to him. And he's one of the top brass of this league for a reason, and it's incredible to get this win over him. It means a lot. It truly does.
Boss, I mean, anyone would. I'm not remotely surprised that you had any kind of comeback in this one. Down 4-1, able to push at least to a game 8. You were close quite a few times to forcing that game 9. Just final thoughts on this one. Just a ridiculous ending to this one.
Yeah, man, that was a great game. What else can I really say? He did a great job at the end there. I had a little momentum. Probably shouldn't have won that game anyway because I had nothing. The only thing I had was 2 wilds, and then his +4 gave me a +4 bat. I'm like, oh yeah, it's perfect. Just to at least stall the game. But I probably should have used the other wild to get to red. But the thing is, I had a feeling I hadn't seen a +2 all game, so I figured, okay, let's try it. But hey, man, listen, great run, 4 straight years in the Elite Eight. You know, I've done a lot in this tournament. Probably, well, guarantee not going to finish last of this group because Taco got swept. We'll take this nice. I guess I'll just do it this once. This P6 or 7. Don't even make a joke. But I'll take one of those because, ironically, the second most popular finishing position for me in my career, other than a medal, is 6th or 7th. So kind of funny. But no, regardless, good start to the year. We'll go out there. Well, we'll see what happens when I get back home. We'll go back home and we'll see where we'll take it from there. Other than that, congrats to Nick. He did a great job today or at night. Good job
It's
for me,
fine.
and
Work
I'm going to
shirt.
continue. I'm going to continue winning off the table. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, you know it. Enjoy the time out there in Thailand, my good friend. Thank you so much, Nick. One more for you. Thoughts on the rookie Mark? I mean, we just saw him today sweep his way into this round. What do you think with him?
It's no offense at all to Mark, but going from KT to playing freaking Mark in the final 4 is such a jump.
Like, man.
I'm used to playing in the freaking chalk region, and now I gotta face a 14 seed in the final 4. All right, bet.
Poor Mark. The disrespect.
No.
Get a load of this
Mark's
guy, Tapir. Get a load of this guy.
Mark's a good player.
Get a load of this guy.
Yeah, really.
Get a load of this
What
guy.
is bro doing?
No, just grateful to be able to get to this point. I know from firsthand experience that anybody with a good mindset, good playing ability, and the cards falling their way can make a run all the way to the championship. So I'm not going to take Mark lightly, even though he's a rookie. I know he has what it takes to win this all. So I got to bring my A game just like I did a year ago.
There you go. Better answer. Anyway,
you're welcome.
Tapir, thoughts on this one? gonna be, I mean, not a lot of experience between these two at D1 Final Fours. This is only Nick's second. This is Mark's first, obviously being the rookie. Nick won this tournament one a season ago. What do you think about this one?
Nick obviously trying to make it a two-peat back-to-back for this tournament. He definitely has what it takes. Bringing down the boss KT. They're in a game 8, so he's got what it takes. He knows enough people to know just about everything as relating to execution. So and move on. KT, of course, doing all he can. I got nothing to say. It's KT, right? You know, give him the cards and he'll make magic. Unfortunately, the cards didn't really run in his favor. Of course, that's, you know, you can't win them all. So he's going to be going home. But Nick moving on. Congrats to him. I'll be looking forward to seeing him in the next round.
Appreciate those thoughts as always. Yeah, I mean, AT didn't have it early, but it kind of narrowed a little bit. Only a 0.01 in that CSM meter, but it was definitely a lot of Nick in the beginning. So, but that will just about do it for our coverage tonight. Nick wins at 5-3, and we'll move on to play Mark in the final four. Mac Johnson on the other side there. He'll get the winner between Monkey and Joao. They're coming up tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time, just about 26 hours, or not 26 hours, 14 hours away. We can do math here. And
Short cannot do math.
Yeah, cannot do math. His brain is fried. But
Fried brain.
Yeah, fried brain. That'll do it for us for now. For my partner here, Tapir, for our ref, Cody Smart, and everyone who joined us. Special thanks to Nick and KT for putting on a great show for us here tonight. Great matches it turned out to be. But it is Nick moving on 5-3. We'll see him in that final four. But for now, for all of us here at MRE UNO, thank you again so much for joining us. And we will see you tomorrow for Monkey and Joao. Take care for now.
This has been a presentation of MRE UNO Division 1.